Hello guys, how are you doing? I hope great. This is JimmyGGS91 here, and be welcome again to my 100% walkthrough of Mega Man X2 for SNES. So, in the previous video we defeated the Flame Stag on the Volcanic Zone stage, so now X is heading to the Robot Junkyard stage to defeat the 4th Robot Master, the Morph Moth. Also, he'll face the second X Hunter to defeat. That is, by the way, Violen. Yep. Anyway, let's get to the video now. Alright folks, so here we are at the Robot Master selection screen, so let's go to the Robot Junkyard stage to defeat this boss right here, the Morph Moth. And here's the boss, the Morph Moth. I like his name, Morph Moth. It rhymes. Okay, so here we are, as you can see, a junkyard, a Robot Junkyard stage. So let's go with our X-Buster, charge it, and proceed. And what is this thing right here? Well, those guys here are called the hanged Reploids. They have some kind of energy being hanging up there, those guys. And just to destroy those guys, just aim from the head and just destroy them. Also, if you pass underneath them, the energy beam will break, and those guys will bring back to life and try to attack you. So the best way to destroy those guys, just aim from the head, like those two right here. Also, we will find a disc boy right here. And as you can see, there's some kind of area here, but we cannot jump to that yet because it's too high. But keep in mind of this area because we'll come back to this area later on. I'll show you when and where. Okay, more hanged Reploid right here. Just dash, and you see what I mean? And apparently they use some kind of energy field right here, a magnetic field. So just jump and attack them. That's pretty easy to do as well. Now we'll come to this section. You'll notice that underneath you there's some junk, right? But right there, near to this column right here, there is no junk, right? Well, apparently there's something hidden below. Well, just use your spin wheel right here, and we'll start to break some blocks for you, revealing a secret passageway. So let's just do it. Let's go down. Under the junk, look what we find here. Dr. Light Capsule means that finally we'll get our first upgrade. Yep, so and that's another thing that I don't understand on the Mega Man X series. On the first Mega Man game, as you already see or already saw, Mega Man has full armor upgraded, and when he started Mega Man X2, he's without this armor, he's unarmored, so you have to get all of those upgrades again. But anyway, let's get to the upgrade. And Mega Man X, enter the capsule. This enhancement will modify your body armor. With it, you can absorb damage and transfer it to explosive weapon energy. That sounds cool. Anyway, just jump to the capsule and let's get this enhancement for our body armor. Yeah, now we look more cool. And this big explosion you see here, it's called the Giga Crush. This bar here of the Giga Crush is only filled when you take damage. So yeah, it's some kind of desperate move that you can use to destroy multiple enemies on the screen. This Giga Crush will come real handy on a later section of this game. I'll show you when. But anyway, let's get your X-Buster. But I have to say, this armor upgrade is really cool. It reduces the damage by 50% and also allows you to use this Giga Crush. Anyway, let's proceed with destroying those hanged Reploids, and look what we have here, a brand new enemy. This is called the Garakuta robots. They have something really artistic if you only destroy them partially, they'll like rebuild themselves. That's very cool. Anyway, let's climb up those platforms here with some disc boys. On those platforms, just jump to platform to platform. Let's go to the left side to grab this extra life. And look what we have, more hanging Reploids, but they are too high to shoot to them. So just dash, destroy this Garakuta robot, and destroy the last hanging Reploid. Nothing too much difficult. Now this section here we'll have some kind of mid-boss of the stage, so I have my Bubble Splash ready, because something really weird will happen here. Just look. What's this? Breaking the... What is this dragonfly-like robot? Well, that guy is called Reploid, and he's just controlling this old robot to try to attack you. Just use the Bubble Splash on the chest of this old robot to damage him, and then you can destroy the Reploid as he releases the old robot of his control. So let's try to do it. Come on. And here's the Reploid. Just use their Bubble Splash to destroy him very quickly. Yeah, those Reploids are very weird creatures, and we'll find more of them on this level, like this one. This Reploid basically that is jumping over there, basically he can control you. If it was like some kind of marionette or something like that, it's very weird. Anyway, let's go down the ladder, but don't go down all the way. Just hang the left wall here using the jump button to destroy this disc boy here on the right side, and jump to that ledge using the dash jump, just like that. Destroy the energy beam of this hanging Reploid, and this secret room right here is where you have to fight with the second X Hunter. That is, by the way, Violen. Anyway, let's go to it. And here's Violen. X, I shall crush you like a tin can. Well, nice greetings. Well, just use some X-Buster charged shots if he is on long range, but if he is on close range, just use the Bubble Splash. It's his weakness, and beware of his Spike Ball that can do a lot of damage to you. But a few use of the Bubble Splash will take care of him very quickly. Yeah, this guy just rely on brute force, basically. He's not too much smart, but anyway, he's defeated. It cannot be. Now the unification is in jeopardy. Yeah. Anyway, we retrieved the second zero part. You got zero part number 2. Alright, so finally free to exit. And if you see in your inventory, yep, we got Zero's body basically and his arms. So only his legs are missing now. Anyway, let's reach your X-Buster again, destroy this hanging Reploid. Now this disc boy as well. Just beware of his attacks. Let's go down here. Grab this health here on both right and left sides and just skip those disc boys. Now another type of Reploid. Just be careful with the Reploid and the Garakuta robots around here. Also here we have some kind of magnetic field, so just jump away from there. Let's go down the stairs. And more Reploids. Oh, how those guys are annoying. Because they are harder to hit. Only X-Buster charged shots work with them nicer. Also this Garakuta robots as well, trying to chase us. But just do your best with your X-Buster, and my voice is going a little bit. Just keep going forward, destroying the Reploids. And now this room. Yep, another mid-boss to fight. Again, with that annoying Reploid, that purple Reploid that controls the old robot. So, you know what to do, just reach your Bubble Splash and take care of him. pretty quickly. Okay, just use the Burble Splash on his chest and he'll be down pretty quickly. Nothing too much. Okay, so let's destroy that fucking Paroroid using the Bubble Splash. No, my friend, you don't go grab that old robot again. Yeah, if you aren't quick enough, that Paroroid can control the old robot again. You have to do the same process all the time again. That's never a good thing. Anyway, let's switch our X-Buster, keep destroying those Paroroids along the way. Just use charged shots to destroy those guys, are the most easy way to do this. And now we have a Cannon Draven down below, but just switch your Spear Wheel to take care of him pretty easily. Just like that, and avoiding any type of damage. Alright, so we are near to the boss room, so let's reach the Speed Burner and go inside. Because the Morph Moth is weak to the Speed Burner. This boss is pretty easy and sometimes ridiculous, not like the Flame Stag, but he's very easy too. Anyway, let's go to it. And here's the Morph Moth in some kind of cocoon form. Well, just use your Speed Burner to burn him. And he'll just hang around and drop some junk on you, so be careful of that. To be aware of this attack, here he goes on the floor and try to drop junk on you. Now he'll try to absorb the junk, so do dash jumps to avoid his pattern of these attacks that could be clockwise or anti-clockwise, whatever. Now he'll change to the second stage, to the morph state. Just find a good wall here, just hang on there to avoid his pollen attacks. And just dash to avoid the laser attack that he does as well. He's more like a butterfly than a moth to me, but anyway, he's destroyed very easily. Yep, this guy is very easy, like I said before. Alright. Teleport, Mega Man. Yep. Anyway, let's see what we got. We got the Silk Shot. Yeah, this ability will come real handy to our next destination. And here's the password system. Alright, so we defeated both the Morph Moth and also the Violen, the second X-Hunter. So now our next destination is to defeat this guy here and the last X-Hunter. That's Agilo, by the way. We go to the Central Computer stage to defeat the Magnus Centipede. Yeah, this guy is pretty tough if you're unprepared, but I'll show you how to beat him pretty easily. And also his stage is very difficult as well. Anyway, this video is long as it is, so I'll see you guys on my next video. I'm JimmyGGS91, and bye bye to everyone. Take care, my friends.